our colonial education system.
Educationalists and Guild Leaders for Uganda universities have voiced significant concern regarding the youth's knowledge drain, primarily attributed to the scarcity of employment prospects within the country. Many of them attribute this issue to the government's alleged reduction in funding for innovation and technical skill development.
We have many avenues where to put our issues as guild leaders.
Today, this pressing concern was brought to light during the inauguration of the 7th Annual Deans of Students and 15th Annual Guild Leaders Conference, which is being hosted by Kabale University in Kabale Municipality, Kabale District, over the course of 3 days. In a conversation with Amos Tukamushaba, the Dean of Students at Kabale University, it was emphasized that the issue of knowledge drain is not confined solely to Uganda, but is in fact a global challenge, disproportionately impacting the young generation. Tukamushaba went on to address the urgent necessity of promoting self-employment as a viable path for graduates after completing their studies.
The government many times has put it in training skills. And if it could come up with new innovations from we want to bring them on board of seeking outside the box of being employed, but rather look towards employing themselves. In any case, they should employ those who do not come to the university.
Emmanuel Chagaba, the Dean of Students for Bara University of Science and Technology, highlights that in today's era of globalization, the mobility of human resource is increasingly unavoidable. He emphasized that this phenomenon should not be solely viewed through a negative lens, as it can also address the issue of labor shortages at specific points in time. Chagaba further asserted that the government should allocate more resources to the promotion and advocacy of hands-on skills development within the country.
In the current era of globalization, movement of human resource has become inevitable. We are now able to explore opportunities far and wide. So we don't necessarily have to look at that mobility of human resource from a negative perspective, because we are having a global economy, and we're also training basically now not exclusively for the market, but we are really training to suit the requirements of a global citizen. So yes, on the one hand, you say, okay, we are training young people and they are leaving the country. On the positive side of it, they are doing as volunteers, they are earning, they are meeting resources back at home. But on the other hand, they are also creating opportunities for other Ugandans where they are.
Owen Bonyezi, the Guild President for Mountains of the Moon University, and Asimu Habiba, the Guild President of Islamic University in Uganda, both point out that the rising unemployment rates among recent youth graduates are closely linked to the choices of the courses they pursue at the university level. They are urging the government to prioritize technical skills and innovations within the education system to effectively tackle the unemployment challenge.
Increasing rates of unemployment, where we have a number of graduates, people graduating every year, but they are not getting jobs. I actually put it on the courses these students are doing. In Uganda, they have not given the biggest priority to the vocational trainings. So what we have to do as the country, what we have to do as the students that are going out of the university, number one, we have to be innovative, such that when we are out of the university, we create our own jobs. We employ ourselves. We do not wait for the government to employ us.
There are courses that are more into theories. Yeah, they should implement the practical bit of it so that students are able to get hands-on and apply those skills when they're employed in the field, and they don't rely on theories and just words without getting to experience what takes place in that course or in that career that they want to pursue.
During her address at the launch of the 7th Annual Deans of Students and the 15th Annual Guild Leaders Conference, Professor Joy Kwesiga, the Vice Chancellor of Kabale University, emphasized that while the government plays a crucial role in addressing the challenges of labor and knowledge externalization, individuals also bear responsibility for addressing these issues. Professor Kwesiga urged the youth to proactively take on initiatives related to resource management within the country, emphasizing the importance of innovation and agriculture in this context.
When he's there, you see many people. If you attend Entebbe Airport, you even see how many people go to the Middle East. There are very many. There are very many, but even those who have completed university, there are very many who go out. It is true. It is a national issue that must be addressed by government, but also by us individually, mentoring each other. Because sometimes when you go abroad, you really don't gain as much as you think you would gain. I think we need to remain, to look at how we can remain here and utilize our resources and be able to move. And I think this government policy of promoting agriculture and promoting industry and innovation is very important.
According to the statistics of the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, more than 3,000 Ugandans are externalized monthly. The theme of the 7th Annual Deans of Students and 15th Guild Leaders Conference in 2023 is University Students' Leadership and Employment in the 21st Century. Nabati Yamachi, Portuguese Television.